Hello, Commanders fans. Today, we have some hot news you can't miss, so get ready because there's a lot of important information coming your way. Before we begin, we'd like to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and stay up to date with all the latest news about our Washington Commanders. Don't forget to leave a like, which really strengthens our community and helps bring this content to the team's most passionate fans. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to today's news. Commanders Austin Ekeler announces health after season-ending ACL injury. The Washington Commanders have certainly bounced back after losing 27-18 to the Green Bay Packers. Although their big 41-28 win against the Las Vegas Raiders brought back hope, they scored their first 40-point game of the season. However, a key part of the Commanders' offense is still missing, and fans are concerned about his return. On September 21st, the Commanders not only lost their game against the Packers, but also suffered several serious injuries. The most prominent of these was Austin Ekeler. The Commanders' wide receiver was ruled out of the game due to what appeared to be a leg injury. A subsequent scan confirmed that he had torn his right Achilles tendon. With fans concerned about his surgery and recovery, Ekeler recently updated everyone on his progress so far on Instagram. Ekeler posted a short video of himself on Instagram with the caption, "Surgery went well. Now, back on the road to recovery. I'll have a few weekly events, and I'm super excited to share them with you." In the video, Ekeler mentioned that he's not allowed to lift weights for 14 days and can't even sweat due to the risk of infection. He also mentioned his leg scooter, which clearly shows that the WR still uses it to get around. However, it seems that all these restrictions haven't stopped Ekeler from exercising and keeping his body moving. He bought a set of dumbbells and does 50 curls and 50 shoulder presses an hour to keep his body active. In the same video, Ekeler said he won't sit still despite being in rehab. While the chances of him returning to the gridiron this season are slim, the good news is that Ekeler is recovering well. Before the injury, Ekeler was on a strong run with 14 carries for 43 yards, averaging 3.1 yards per carry. He was coming off a strong 2024 season, finishing third in the NFL with 594 kickoff return yards on 19 total returns in 12 games. These statistics were the reason fans and the team expected Ekeler to deliver this season. But now the Commanders need to implement their plan B at wide receiver and test their depth. Commanders make some changes after Ekeler's injury. Ekeler's injury was a major blow to the Commanders, as he was the starting running back. Commanders confirmed Jayden Daniels' absence for Week 4 against the Falcons. The Washington Commanders officially announced Friday that starting quarterback Jayden Daniels is out for the Week 4 matchup against the Atlanta Falcons. The information was reported by Tashan Reed of the Washington Post. With the decision, head coach Dan Quinn will once again start veteran Marcus Mariota, who will have the chance to face the team he played for between 2021 and 2022. Mariota is coming off a solid performance in the win over the Las Vegas Raiders last week, completing 15 of 21 passes for 207 yards and a touchdown, while also contributing 40 rushing yards and another rushing touchdown. His performance was crucial in Washington's 34-point offense. Jayden Daniels' status. Daniels had been struggling to get on the field this Sunday. The quarterback sprained his knee in Week 2 against the Green Bay Packers and has been making efforts to return since. During the week, he participated in limited practice on Wednesday and Thursday, but was unable to report on Friday. The 2024 rookie draft pick stated that he felt recovered and even said he had done enough to feel good about playing on Sunday. However, he also made it clear that the final decision would be up to the doctors. "It's not my decision," Daniel said. This stance reflects the Commanders' staff's more cautious approach. Despite the young quarterback's determination, who played through an injury last year and started all 17 games while dealing with chest pain, the team wants to avoid unnecessary risks, especially considering Daniels' physical and aggressive style, which exposes him to a lot of contact. More issues in the passing attack. In addition to Daniels' absence, Washington's passing game will have significant absences among receivers. As expected, Wide receiver Terry McLaurin was ruled out for the game due to a quadriceps injury. Another target, Noah Brown, is also expected to miss his second straight game. This leaves Deebo Samuel, the group's leading man so far, to lead the charge. He will be supported by Luke McCaffrey, Chris Moore, and Jalen Lane, who will need to raise their game to keep the offense competitive against the Falcons' defense. Backfield reinforcement. It wasn't all bad news for Commanders fans this Friday. Rookie running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt returned to practice after 2 days out and could be available for the game. His presence would be important to offset the loss of Austin Ekeler, who suffered a ruptured Achilles tendon in Week 2 and is out for the remainder of the season. Commanders' Terry McLaurin doesn't need surgery for quadriceps injury, could miss Week 4. Washington Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin may miss Week 4, but he doesn't need surgery for his quadriceps injury. The Washington Commanders have serious injury concerns, with Jaden Daniels a question mark for Week 4 and Terry McLaurin heading in that direction. However, the good news is that McLaurin doesn't need surgery for his quadriceps injury. He could still miss the game against the Falcons. McLaurin's status was updated via a post on X by Mike Garafolo. #Commanders WR Terry McLaurin's quadriceps injury won't require surgery after McLaurin sought multiple medical opinions this week. He's still not in good shape for Sunday's game against the #Falcons, but at least he's out of surgery for now. Commanders WR Terry McLaurin may have avoided the worst outcome. Garafolo said surgery could have sidelined McLaurin for a long time if he needed it, according to Garafolo's post via Newsweek.com. From what I understand, there will be no surgery at least for now, Garafolo said. That's good news about Terry McLaurin. Any kind of core surgery, we're talking about somewhere between 6 and 8 weeks. So, that's not in the cards right now. Sources have told me about that. That said, he hasn't practiced in the last few days, so it doesn't look like he'll play. We'll see about his status when Dan Quinn speaks to the media on Friday. Complicating matters for the Commanders is the fact that they paid a steep price for McLaurin. The return on investment has essentially been a steal. McLaurin has just 10 receptions in 3 games for 149 yards. He has yet to reach the end zone. He is on pace to yield 1,000 yards for the first time since his rookie season in 2019. McLaurin's absence would be detrimental, especially with Noah Brown considered questionable. But Commanders head coach Dan Quinn said the team still has options, according to CommandersWire.com. What I do know is that we have a big, strong team in a lot of places, and we've coached the players that don't count on it as a possibility, but more as a certainty of knowing that at some point, when that space comes and you're called upon, you'll be able to deliver, he said.